just getting yourself comfortable in this seated position. So you might just even kind of rock a bit there and just feel like your sit bones on the ground and feel your weight and feel yourself in your pelvis and your hips. And just sort of allow yourself to settle into your pelvis and your hips and just become aware of your base there. And your legs and your feet, just letting your legs and feet become heavy, closing down the eyes. Let your shoulders melt down, and you might like to curl your second finger into your thumb in a mudra. When we have our hands facing down, it's like a gesture of turning inward, whereas if you had your palms facing up, that's more like open and receiving. So at the moment we're being very aware of everything outside of ourselves, the dimension of time. And now we're just wanting to come into our inside space and tune in. So this palms facing down is a gesture as you close down your eyes, palms facing down, this gesture of turning inwards. And knowing that if we spend more time inwards, giving ourselves an opportunity to connect with who we are and explore ourselves and the way that we relate to the world, then all that is going to benefit everyone on the outside. So though it might seem a bit self-indulgent or a bit selfish to be spending all this time inside with yourself, it's actually that idea that if we want to make change, we make change in ourselves. So just letting your body settle down into the earth. As you're exhaling, just letting your body sink and melt down into the ground. And just becoming really aware of your breath and how you're breathing here. And just watching the journey of your breath as it comes in and out. Being in that place of just feeling and noticing and observing, rather than that place of analysing or needing to change it, just letting your breath be as it is. Good. And just starting to deepen and lengthen your own breath a bit before we do our breathing exercise. So breathing down into your belly, drawing the breath up the body into the chest and up the back, expanding the in-breath and really feeling the exhale and feeling like you're melting back down into the centre. So it's like you're coming into the body and then down into the earth. Good. So we're going to do the Ferris wheel breathing exercise, which is where we imagine that we hop on to a Ferris wheel at the bottom and then we inhale and the Ferris wheel goes up to the top. It stops up the top there as someone else gets on or off and we just hold the breath. And then the Ferris wheel moves again and we breathe out and we go all the way down to the bottom there, and again someone hops on or off, so we hold the breath there. So we're breathing in as the Ferris wheel goes up to the top, then we're pausing, and then we're breathing out, the Ferris wheel goes again, and we're down at the bottom and someone hops on or off. So let's just do a couple of rounds of breath of that together, and then I'll leave you with that breathing exercise to just explore that and feel what changes that brings about, or whether you can notice a bit more the space in between the breaths. So we'll start that all together. So breathing out completely and get rid of all the old stable breath. Draw your belly button actively back towards the spine to squeeze the tummy muscles and just no breath there. Good. So hold on to your Ferris wheel, nice big breath in up to the top. Someone hops on or off onto the Ferris wheel. And then the Ferris wheel goes again, so breathe out, feel yourself going down the Ferris wheel and then stopping at the bottom at the end of your out breath, holding the breath as someone gets on or off. Nice big breath in. space in between the breaths. And just letting go of that Ferris wheel breathing exercise. And as we move throughout our practice today, really trying to be coming from a place of tenderness and compassion and love for your own body as we move through all the poses. So just drawing your chin up to the sky and feeling your sit bones on the ground like as you breathe in, you're opening into the front side of your body, breathing into your throat and neck. Just nice big breaths into the front side of your body. Good. And then nice and slowly bringing your chin in towards your chest and just rounding your back and just letting yourself round and feel that rounded shape and sinking down into the ground. And again here, feeling where you can breathe space into your body. Good. And then in time with the breath, so draw the sit bones into the ground. Feel like you're drawing up through the earth and feel that opening coming up the front of your body, comes up into your chest, into your throat, and then your chin goes all the way up, and you're feeling nice and open and long. Your shoulders are melting down to the ground. Good. And then we're exhaling, rounding the back, and letting the chin sink down and in, and gently feeling the top of the head reaching forward, and just rounding the back as much as you can. So like cat-cow breathing, you push down into the ground, feel it rippling up our spine, and also feeling the front side of your body opening, and you're stretching and growing up out of the earth. Reaching up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, you're rounding your back, taking it nice and slowly. So just letting your body move and find its own way in these shapes. And seeing if you might be able to just let your body be nice and supple, and maybe you find parts of your body to include in this movement that I haven't mentioned, and you're like, oh, actually I like to hold onto my knees a bit more and let my arms be straight or bent. So see if you can just let your body explore these shapes as you're moving through them. And you might like to imagine that when you curl yourself up into the little round shape, you're like a round small seed that's sitting in the dark earth, and it's quite underground. And then as you breathe in, you're like that seed starts to grow, and so you come up from the earth and feeling yourself grow up and come into the full expression of the plant or yourself. So feeling yourself opening up and being your full expression. And then as you're exhaling, you're rolling down, and imagine that you're curling down that small little round seed that's sitting underneath the earth, in the dark earth. And as you inhale, you stretch up to the light, you feel yourself growing up from the earth, opening into places perhaps that you didn't even know. Draw your chin up and feeling yourself just fully complete in your own expression, and just moving between those two shapes. Feeling your body moving with your breath. Every part of it is important. So not just like the end curled shape or the full expression of your shape, but all of it. So trying to really stay with all the movement and really feeling every little thing that's happening in your body. Good. And doing one more of those when you're coming up in the inhale and feeling yourself nice and open. Good. And then coming back to just sitting up straight and tall, feeling like your head is on top of your spine. Good. And we're going to inhale, reach our arms up. Good. And if you're getting a bit tired across the middle, you can just put your legs out in front. Then we're exhaling, and we're going to reach forward and down. Then I want you to let your fingertips touch the ground first of all. So fingertips touch the ground, then the fingers and then the hands, and then you just really let yourself melt into the ground. Good. And just a few breaths here. Breathing into your upper back and melting down into the ground as you breathe out. Good. Then inhale, bring your hands all the way up, push your legs into the ground and reaching your hands up, stretching up nice and tall, looking up. Good. And then taking your hands back down behind you into opening the heart and the chest. Again, pushing down through the ground, lift your chest up, your legs could be crossed or out long, head could be up or head could be back. And breathe into your chest. So in these ones, sometimes I like to imagine like a funnel, and the funnel V's at your chest and the tube kind of goes down into the ground. So as you breathe in up through that funnel, and then it goes out into the V, into the chest, and opens your whole body up. So you're drawing the earth energy up through that funnel, the first bit of the funnel, and then it opens out into the V, and you just let your chest be nice and open. Good. Then inhale, bringing your hands up. Reach up nice and tall again. Let your legs melt into the ground. Reach your fingertips up. Then exhale, folding over and down, fingertips. All the skin on the fingers, and then the hands, and then the head, and let everything melt into the ground. Good. Keeping yourself folded forward, walk your hands around to the left. Go as far as you can to the left. Good. Find your space here that's giving you opening, but it's not too much. Then, if you like, take hold of the inside wrist and just stretch it forward. And just a few breaths there, opening up the side of the body. Good. Walk your hands back to the centre. See if you might be able to just walk your hands a little bit further forward now. Just noticing as you open up the sides of your body whether there's some more opening. Good. Walk your hands around to the other side now as far as you can. Remember, finding your right stretch and opening. Take hold of the inside wrist. Let your head sink down. And feeling length and opening in the side of your body as you're inhaling, stretching the side body out. Good. Then walking your hands to the front. Again, notice if your body is moving, what might be happening, what might not be happening, just observing and noticing what's going on in your own body. Good, then inhale, push down through the ground to reach yourself up, stretching up nice and tall. Good, then we're going to exhale, fold over and down again, so fingertips, fingers, hands, melting to the ground. Really let yourself be held by the earth. So melting to the ground. Nice big breath in, opening up your body, noticing what your body is showing you and where's the strongest sensation. And let your awareness go there and the breath will follow. Good. And now we're going to imagine that we're like the sun rising in the morning. So on your inhale, bringing yourself up, and feeling like you're the sun rising, the sunrise, and you're coming up, and then your fingers are like sun rays, and out from your chest and your fingers, you're just full of sunlight. So we're just staying in the shape for a few breaths, feeling your chest nice and open, feeling your fingers open, and you're just breathing in and feeling like as much energy and vibrancy and light as the sun has, or whatever you want to feel in it, whether you want to feel like really strong like the sun, whether you want to feel really open. What's the connection of a big bright sun that's rising out and just shining its light everywhere? What part of the sun do you want to feel in your own body? Breathing that in, opening up your body. Good. Taking your hands back down behind you, fingertips facing towards your bottom. Keep your knees bent, but your feet are on the ground. Good. Inhale, lifting yourself up to tabletop. Good. So lifting that bottom up, let your head go back if that's okay for the neck. And we're pushing the hands and the feet into the ground. The toes are facing the front. Good. And you want to feel like your heels, your ankles, your knees and your hips are all in a straight line. Good. Make sure, remember our intention of this class was to come to our practice with love. So love for our body. So if it's getting too strong, come out of it. Listen to your own body. Good. Bringing your bottom down and crossing your legs, rocking on over forward and heading to downward dog, or just getting there any way you like. So bringing yourself up into downward dog. We all get there in the end, don't we? So bring yourself up into downward dog. And if anyone wants to turn on the heater at any stage, feel free to do that. So coming up into downward dog, and let your head be nice and relaxed. and just picking up one heel and the other heel, walking out the dog, and just opening up your ankles and the backs of the legs. See if you can feel that your hands are pushing down and forward, so you're like stretching out your yoga mat. So imagine if someone said to you, make your yoga mat longer. You'd push those hands down and forward to stretch it out. Good. So you want to keep nice strong arms like pillars, and see if you can find length and space and opening in your body. Make sure your neck's relaxed, so you might do a yes and a no, and your gaze is between your knees. So just feeling out your body here in downward dog this morning, noticing what it's up to, accepting any things that you find here. So maybe you have a sore ankle, maybe something else, and just being with love and acceptance for your body. Good. Then just bringing both your heels down or toward the ground, pushing your hands into the ground, your feet into the ground, and looking up towards your belly button. 3 breaths here. Good. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat, hanging upside down, and taking hold of each opposite elbow. Good. So let your neck relax, so elbows hang down in line with your shoulders. Or some other position. Remember, I'm just a guide here. You're the one who's in your own body, so I just make suggestions and you just take what feels good. We're just gently rocking from side to side. So keeping your legs pretty much still, but just imagine that your arms are like a grandfather clock, that big round thing on a grandfather clock, and it just rocks from side to side. So just keep your legs still and just rock from side to side. Feeling your elbows drawing down to the ground, just coming to open up the sides of your body. Good, and then start to bring in a bit of a bend in your knees. So as you lean to the right, you bend your left knee, and just bend your knees and just feel how that suppleness in your body makes that movement so much easier. Noticing how our body's all connected, we're connected inside of ourselves and also with everyone else around us. Good, coming back to the centre, so just let that rocking come to a slow, hanging upside down. See if you can lean the weight into your toes a bit. So lean the weight, so really sort of leaning forward, but then draw your heels down. Just notice what that might bring to your body. Good. Bend your knees a bit and push your feet into the ground so we feel connected to the earth. Good. Inhale, taking your arms out wide and flying your big eagle wings all the way up. Bringing your hands together, and we're going to keep our hands together and just imagine that our feet are in the ground and that we're flying all the way up above the trees, the clouds, and all the way out into the stars in the sky, and stretching up nice and tall, reaching up as tall as we can. Good, then take your hands down by the sides of the body and let your hands float up to prayer at the heart. Check in. Are your feet at hip width distance, both your feet at even spots? Are you feeling like you're holding your weight evenly? So feeling your shoulders over your hips and your ankles. Good, and remember, hands at prayer at the heart, reminding ourselves of our heart, and reminding ourselves today, particularly in our practice, to be coming from a place of love. Inhale, opening nice big wide open shape, reaching up, all the way up to the stars. Exhale, fold over and down, breathe out and let everything go and hang upside down. Good, hands to either side of your feet, stepping your right and left foot back to plank. Feeling your body nice and straight, engage muscles in your legs. Good, push your hands into the floor, draw your rib cages in. Arms are strong like pillars. Knees onto the ground, bend your elbows in and coming down for the count of 5. So coming down for 5, 4, nice straight body, 3, 2, and then let everything melt into the ground. Feel your body on the ground and that nice relief. So roll all your toenails onto the floor so your heels kind of go out, so all your toenails go on the floor. And then slide your hands forward and through until your chest, so coming up into cobra. Good, stretch your toes away from your chest and reach the top of your head up, but let your shoulders melt down. Good. Come down to the ground, chicken wing arms in, bottom back towards your heels. Feel like your fingertips are reaching away from your bottom. So really get nice and long there. Then take note of your hands and feel your hands to be like the same like a tree frog, those big wide hands with the bobbles on them, and push your knuckles into the ground. Feel your hands like you're clinging or stuck to the ground like a sticky tree frog. Bring your hands over bring your shoulders over your wrists and still keep those hands on the feeling that they're connected to the ground. Untuck your toes, coming up and back into downward dog. Good. Lifting your right leg to the sky. Good. And then we're slowly bending the right knee and stepping it through. So slowly bending it through and stepping it through. Then we're pushing down through our feet and bringing both of our hands up, lifting your heart up, pushing out through your back heel, lifting your chest up. Fingers nice and spread and vibrant. Good. Then exhale, fold over your front leg. Spring your back foot forward. Good. Inhale, fly up light, flying all the way up to the stars. And hand magnet from your hands to your heart, bringing down your intentions into the body, into your heart. Good. Other side, inhaling, coming up. Reach up, lift your chest up, feet into the ground. Good. Exhale, folding over and down, hanging upside down. Really let everything go there. Good. Stepping your left and right foot back to plank. Good. Down through chaturanga and upward dog, or easier version, knees onto the ground, coming down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything go, melt into the floor, slide it forward and through into cobra or upward dog. Good. Coming down to the ground, bottom back to your heels. Feel your bottom being stretched away from your fingers, and those hands are on the ground. Rounding yourself up with your tree frog hands into downward dog. Good. Left leg into the sky. Bend your left knee and slowly step it through. Feel your feet planted on the earth, and then bring your hands up. Whoa. Up. Lift your chest up. Feel the connection between both of your palms, like you're holding a big beach ball there. Reaching up and it's being pulled up. Good. Then fold over your front leg. Spring it to the front. Inhaling all the way up to the top. Hands together at prayer of the heart. Good. If anyone close to the heater would like to turn on the heater, that would be lovely. Inhale, arms out. Good, thank you. And then we're going to sit down into chair. So stick your bottom out, reach your hands out in front of you. Find your place of balance between effort and ease. Look up between your hands if that feels okay. 3 breaths here. Let your weight melt into the ground. Good. Then we're going to inhale, come up, look up. Good. Bend your knees, sink down, take your hands down to the ground and facing in towards each other. Draw your chest forward. So you're like a little bird. Your wings are flying back and your chest is flying forward. Good. Then inhale, swoosh it up. Come all the way up. Good. Swoosh it down, back to your bird shape. Good. Push down through your feet, swoosh it up. Lift your chest up, bring your energy up. Sink down into the earth. Good. Come up. And then we're going to sit down in chair for 3 breaths again. Good. Reaching your hands forward. Then folding over and down, hanging upside down. Good. Step back to downward dog, so right foot, left foot back to dog. Good. Lift your left leg into the sky. Good. Bend your left knee, and we're going to do circles with our left knee. So your left knee comes to the inside, left knee comes to the inside of the right knee, and you just make a bigger shape as you can. So you're drawing a circle with that left knee. Good. And imagine that you're drawing around the full moon. So just last night we had that big luminescent full moon. And imagine your knee is making a big shape all the way around that full moon. Good. Straighten your leg out now. Good. I'm going to bend that knee again, sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Good. Now let the sole of your foot face the right on the floor. So open your knees away from each other, open your pelvis, and let your foot, your left foot, sort of fall to the floor. Look underneath your left underarm, push your hands down and forward. Good. Then straightening that leg and stepping it through to the front. So your left foot comes all the way like you did before, all the way. Feel that your feet are holding you steady. Then bring your arms up. Lift yourself up, reaching up, open chest. Good. Then we're going to fold over that front leg and step it to the front. Good. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Hands above the head, prayer. And then exhaling, hands down by the sides of the body. Good. Okay, so inhale, arms up out in front of you. Exhale, sink down. Really feel that you're stretching. Bring your fingertips to your tailbone. 3 breaths here. Melt into the ground. Feel alive in your own body. Good. Push down through the ground. Inhale, hands up. Look up. Good. Exhale, swooshing it down. Fingertips touch the earth, palms face in, little bird shape. Chest forward, looking out in front of you. Good. Inhale, fly up. Nice big breath in, big breath out. Palms facing each other, big breath in. One more, coming down. Good. Coming up. Energize with your breath, sitting down into chair and pausing. Good. Breathe out, fold over, hang upside down. Stepping it back to downward dog, so left and right foot back to downward dog. Good. So we're going to lift up our left leg into the sky, bend our left knee, and then we're drawing a circle around the big full moon. Right. Oh, sorry, right. Sorry, thanks. Right leg. Good. So really going slow all the way around that moon. Good. Opening up the hip. Taking that leg up into the sky and straightening the leg now. Push your hands down and forward. Feel length from your right toes to your right fingers. Good. Then bend that top knee, sole of the foot facing the ceiling first of all. Then turn so the right knee heads up to the ceiling and you lean over to the side. So you need to lean over, keep your hands planted on the ground, look underneath your underarm. Good. Straighten that top leg. Bending it and stepping it through. So check in, are your feet got you steady? Have you got yourself in your right spot? Bring yourself up. Feel the ground. Lift and open your chest. Look up. Good. Feel yourself nice and strong and open. Good. Then fold over that front foot. Stepping up to the front. Inhale, coming all the way up. Good. And hands together at prayer at the heart. Good. I'm just going to get you to come into chair pose while I show you the next bit that we do. So if you come, bring your arms up and come down into chair. So if you just stay there for a few breaths. So we have been doing this and leaning over. The next part, if you want to, is foot over, up and open into wild thing. So we're going to do that if you'd like to. Bring yourself up, hands together, prayer above the head, down to your heart space. Magnet from your hands to your heart. Good. So inhaling, nice big open shape. Good. Exhale, fold over and down. Stepping your right and left foot back to dog. Good. We're going to start with our left foot, so we lift our left leg up into the sky. Good. First of all, your knees separate away from each other, pelvis opening and letting that left foot be heavy towards the ground. So you're leaning over to the side. So either stay there or coming into wild thing, where you let your foot come down, lift and open, stretch yourself. Good, doing what's right for your body. Good. And if you're in wild thing, coming back to three-legged downward dog, joining everyone there. Good. Stepping your left foot through to the front. Both arms up. Good, stay standing up and step your feet together. Arms down by the side. Good, other side, so now it's our right side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding over and down. Right and left foot back to dog. Good, pick up your right leg, bend your right knee and lean over to the left. Good. Look underneath your right underarm. Push your hands down and forward. Good. And if you want to, moving into wild kick, so that the right foot comes down to the ground, left toes face up towards the ceiling, and reach and open your chest. So reach that top hand away from you. Lift and open your pelvis, and nice and open. Good. Another breath here. Good. Then finding your way back to three-legged downward dog. Good. And can you here in downward dog feel that your toes are stretching away from your fingers? Good. Step it through. So bringing the foot through and your arms up. Good. And then stepping to the front, keeping your arms up. Feel both your feet on the ground, lift your chest, fingertips reaching up, looking up. Few breaths here. Good. Imagining you're holding the full moon in your hands. And just gently going around to the side, one side and to the other, keeping hold of that moon, and just moving around from side to side. Good. Come back to the centre. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel that the moon is drawing itself up into the sky and it's pulling you up. Let your hands slowly come together. Feel the magnet from your hands to your heart, bringing your awareness back to your heart space, closing down your eyes and just pausing. Good. And now we're going to move into relaxation. So taking your time, getting your warm clothes on and blanket or any other props that you want to use. Taking your time to set yourself up. Lying down on the earth. Get yourself comfortable on the earth. And can you sink into the earth? Getting yourself nice and warm, comfortable, not rushing. Seeing if you can move at your own pace. And maybe that's quickly. Maybe that's a little slower. It doesn't matter. Just what's your own rhythm. Trying to be more in tune with your own body rhythms. Knowing that our own body rhythms are all connected to the body rhythms of nature. Okay, connected into more to nature, to our own body, all the cycles and rhythms of our own body. It's all there already. We just need to tune in to listen. Taking your time to set yourself up. Knowing that this is another way we can practice self-care by really listening to what we need right now. And just reminding ourselves that just like, kangaroos or cats, lots of other animals, they are doing action or, doing work or play, and then they just have rest time. Like a kangaroo bounces around, they're just lazy, well not lazy, but just, flops into the ground, just lies there and chills out. Nature can teach us so many things. Our body too, just like the kangaroos, cats, all the other animals. We need time of rest as well. So just really giving yourself that time just to rest, to let go. And just letting your body melt down into the ground. So as the exhale leaves your body, feeling your body to be like a tire or a lilo or a beach ball, and it's just slowly deflating, melting down into the ground. As the breath goes out, the body just softens and melts into the ground. Just melting, relaxing, letting go. When that mind distracts you, just bring it back to the breath. Breath is your way into your inside space. A wonderful way just to give love and show appreciation to your physical body for all the things it has done for you, the steps it's taken, the breaths it's breathed, the beats of your heart, the breaths of your lung, the thoughts of your mind. So much your body has done. Just really giving your body opportunity, a chance just to slow down, to rest, to reconnect and to heal. Really just letting go. How much can you just let go? Let the earth take care of you. Our greatest mother Earth Gaia. Just let the embrace of the earth hold you, the weight of your body. And allow yourself to be held and nurtured by the earth. Just letting the body become heavy and relaxed. Part by part, your body is just relaxing, melting, softening, letting go. Just sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. Toes and feet are heavy and relaxed. Legs heavy and relaxed. Back heavy and relaxed. Arms and hands heavy and relaxed. Face and head heavy and relaxed. And the whole body is just relaxed. You might like to imagine yourself standing underneath a waterfall of relaxation, and the water just washes down through your body, and this water just brings with it feelings of relaxation and cleansing. So just feeling it coming down on your head and just washing down through your body,
sure that everything in your body is completely relaxed. Good. Just really allowing yourself to settle in. Your mind is busy. You might like to give your mind something to focus on. You could repeat the mantra of Him, Sat, Him on the inhale, Sat on the exhale. I am that. Just really letting go. How much can you let go? Just give yourself this gift of time to just simply be and to relax. Every out breath sinking deeper and deeper. To the waters, seated position, closing down your eyes. Let your hands float up to prayer at the heart and coming into your heart space. Feeling your spine be tall and long and straight, the top of your head reaching to the sky so that your posture is nice and straight. Shoulders nodding down to the earth and your heart open. Feeling gratitude for all the love that you've given and received, for all the love that you'll get to give and receive, and for all the love that is everywhere. All I know is love, and I find my heart so infinite. Find my heart so infinite everywhere. All I know is love, and I find my heart so infinite. Find my heart so infinite everywhere. All I know is love. 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Good, just bowing down to your heart and namaste. Thank you.